Hi, I'm Tilda Hui. I'd like to welcome you to the Yihong Center at Scarborough, Finch. The focus of your visit today is on the Behavioural Support Ontario project, which we refer to as BSO. The Behavioural Support Ontario project is developed by the province of Ontario to enhance services for elderly individuals with complex behaviors wherever they live, including at home and in long-term care. Our target populations are older people with cognitive impairments and responsive or challenging behaviors such as aggression, wandering, physical resistance, and agitation. To implement the project, we set up a BSO committee with staff from different disciplines, including physician, frontline nursing staff, social workers, activation staff, and admin support. Training by external consultants was provided to the BSO committee and later extended to our general staff. Among the training, we found the Gentle Persuasive Approaches, GPA, and Montessori Principle for Dementia Care were the most effective. These sessions were conducted in-house using train-the-trainer model. Together, about 90% of our staff were trained since May 2012, which totals about 240. Now, I'd like to introduce two of our residents who has shown significant improvement with the BSO program. Our first resident is Mrs. L. She's 97 years old, diagnosed with dementia. Her issues are wandering, restlessness at night, and frequent falls. BSO staff started to visit her regularly to build trusting relationship. They worked with nursing and activation staff to make sure that Mrs. L is invited to all kinds of activities during the day. And names of her favorite games were recorded in the character inventory box at the nursing station to let other staff know. In the afternoon, BSO staff will visit her and set up mahjong group for her before supper. The outcome is that Mrs. L's sleep quality has been improved and she had no fall after admission to our program. Mrs. L seldom made contact with staff or other residents before. Now she was able to use simple words to talk with other residents or staff during care, even though her speech was not very clear. Recently, we have also observed that she is more independent. Staff noticed that the range of motion of her arms have improved. And after attending the BSO program, Mrs. L has wandered less and joined more activities. She would play mahjong for hours without any behaviors.
Since she participates in this program, her hands is more flexible and also more alert in so many things, whereas before that it didn't happen. So I find this program is really helpful for her.
Yeah.
She joined that to play mahjong, that she will be able to hold the spoon very firm and feed the food to her mouth. When you throw the ball, right away she will use her two hands and push it back. Since she joined this program, somehow she's more stable. I hope my mom can stay on this program.
喜歡打麻雀啊，有時即係最好揾人同佢傾下偈啊，咁樣個精神咧就開始緩和咗，就即係放輕咗。咁一參加咗打麻雀之後嚟講咧，一玩開咧就忘記咗佢之前嗰啲痛症。BSO 啲職員嚟講咧又好好，有時咧就即係帶佢去即係睇下報紙啊，睇下佢有咩即係特別嘅愛好啊，希望從旁邊嚟講咧幫得到佢，唔好將個精神咧集中喺呢個痛嗰方面。咁我嚟講咧就係梗係希望呢個 program 繼續落去啦，即係老人家住得到響怡康都希望開心心快快樂樂。
Our second resident is Mrs. A, 91 years old, diagnosed with dementia. Since admission, Mrs. A showed responsive behaviors, including attention-seeking, when she asked for her daughters all the time. She is restless at night, has crying episodes, and with frequent fall incidents. Mrs. A slept a lot during the daytime and refused to attend any activities, even with strong encouragement. So the BSO staff worked with her to create a schedule for her to call her daughter by phone. And she was constantly reminded to look at the schedule whenever she asked for her daughter. We worked with her to make her own agenda for daily routines in both Japanese and English. We spent more time to chat with her to explore her interest. We found out that she could play the piano. So arrangement was made for Mrs. A to play the piano with another resident. Staff noted a smile on her face during the performance. We encouraged Mrs. A to attend group floor activity at daytime with the goal that she could sleep better at night and her restlessness and fall incidents could be reduced. After starting to attend activities and exercises during the daytime, Mrs. A became less restless at night. There were no fall incidents reported after referral to the program. She still demonstrated attention-seeking behavior, but with less frequency. It was noted to have decreased to 2 or 3 times per week. And Mrs. A is now enjoying all the group activities and company from other residents. For residents in our BSO program, we have observed improvement after 2 to 6 weeks of intervention with less frequency and intensity of responsive behavior. We've had no transfer to acute care for behaviors and reduced referral to external resources since the project started. So this result had demonstrated the effective use of internal resources to address behavioral issues. I'd like to conclude by saying that we've had some successes in internal spread by bringing the principles and practices of responsive behavior management to our general staff beyond the BSO team. We have also raised the awareness to the identification, assessment, and intervention of responsive behavior. We have also had successes in external outreach to the other long-term care homes in the Scarborough cluster, which we started in July 2012. The other long-term care homes that we are sharing our experiences with are now on their way to successful implementation of the BSO project at their own home.